Another installment of LebanonSportsBuzz.com presents. Tonight we're with Evan Horn. Evan is a junior. I'm going to call you a defensive back, safety. What else you play on, Evan? Slot, a little bit of slot, maybe a little bit of running back?
Yeah, I'll be a slot. Running back will probably be out wide. On defense, I'll be at middle linebacker, outside linebacker, strong safety, and free.
Yeah, all over the place, wherever Evan goes, wherever he's needed. But a couple days before the Cedar Bowl, and Cedar Crest is just wrapping up practice. I'm going to say, Evan, that you guys are kind of out of training camp and kind of prepping for Lebanon at this point. But we'll talk about Lebanon. But tell me a little bit about just training camp to this point and how things went, what you guys had to accomplish, and what you do.
A great first week of 2 days, actually. We had 4 days of that, and we had pitchers on Friday. Went down to Bishop McDevitt and played a great scrimmage. I thought we played. We actually beat them in the down and distance portion, 14-7. So, I mean, they're 14th in the state, or country. I mean, so.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, they're a good team. We hung with them, and then we went back to 2 days. Had a all right practice, or week of practice, and then we went down to their CDs came down here, and it went all right. It went good though. And then now we're back here, just one practice today, so be fresh for Friday.
Hey guys were 3-7 last year. I know that's what you weren't looking for that. Got a new coach. Just tell me a little bit about just changing coaches and talk a little bit about Coach Wilderson and kind of what he brings to the table.
Yeah, he's a smart guy for sure. He knows what he's doing. He's played at Lafayette. He brought a great coaching staff along with him. I mean, we have our defense coordinator that played with the Eagles. We had a quarterbacks coach that played Division I at Purdue. So they're all guys that had experience with football and really played well with it too, and they know what to expect from us and how we're supposed to feel about 2 days, and they know if we're tired and to keep pushing, and they know everything they know what they've been through before. So yeah, I like what they bring. It's fun. It brought back the fun in football. So we've had 78 kids.
Yeah, that's a lot of kids, and I think sometimes the challenge is just getting everybody working, keeping everybody interested, and keeping everybody in the game. And Evan, tell me about goals. Tell me about what you guys want to get accomplished this year.
A lot of guys are saying right now that we want to rebuild this year, and I probably shouldn't have even said that word. Coach Wilson hates that word. The goal this year is definitely district playoffs, and then once we get in there, every man for himself, really. For every team, I guess you could say. So after that, we'll just get to districts hopefully, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah. What needs to happen, Evan? If you guys are gonna, I mean, that would be a huge leap to go from 3-7. I mean, I'm not saying it's impossible, but some things have got to drastically change. In your mind, what's got to go right on the field within the team for you guys to reach those goals?
Defense for sure. It all starts with defense. As we left 390 yards a game last year, and not win any games 390 yards a game.
Yeah.
So that's definitely one thing we got to fix, and I think we went back to a 4-3 defense, so that should definitely help with the line there. We get rushing yards, and that's when we got to stop the run, and then we'll go from there. And defense is definitely where it starts. We get defense, we'll make plays on defense, get good field position, we'll go perfect.
Hey Evan, do you prefer defense over offense? You personally?
I don't really have a preferred position, but yeah, defense I definitely like a lot.
I mean,
defense, I guess you could say.
I mean, obviously you're a very good offensive player, but it seems to me like defense and safety is kind of like in my mind, is your natural position.
I love safety. You can see the whole field. You can kind of just mess with people's mind. You can disguise. I love it. I love doing it.
Evan, I know you have some goals in this sport. I know you're a very good basketball player. I know you can do some things in track and field, but tell me about your goals in this sport. What would you like to get accomplished?
Definitely want to get a winning season back to Cedar Crest. We didn't have one in at least 10 years. So that's definitely the first, and then after that, keep it going and start the 12 years ago when Coach Kirsch was here, where Cedar Crest football was a big thing instead of having Lancaster schools run it. And of course, it's Lancaster before Lebanon, so
yeah,
I want to get back up to the top.
You remember that? You remember that 12 years ago?
Yep.
You're a little bit young for that, aren't you?
I don't remember it, but I remember.
You hear people talking about.
Definitely.
Well, how about you? Do you want to play this sport in college? You would like to play football in college?
Yeah, I definitely want to play. I would definitely want to play football. I definitely want to play a sport. Depends on football or basketball.
Okay. So you're still up in the air? Or you're...
Yeah, I have no idea, honestly.
Okay.
whatever was best for me at that time.
Yeah, and it's still early. You still got a lot of still got a lot of things to think about and to consider, and you know, and I think you know this, but whatever you feel like is your favorite, or what you like to do.
Season is basically
yeah,
so
right. Right
now it'll be football. During basketball season it'll be basketball, and then basically
yeah. All right, I got to ask you about Lebanon. Tell me kind of what you know about those guys, what you guys got to do to be effective against those guys on Friday night.
Well, they don't have piles anymore.
Yeah,
everyone
yeah.
knows that now. So.
Right.
But now they're more of a, I wouldn't say balanced team, but more spread out than just having to be able to key on the mark. And then now they have all guys that can all run and they can all catch, and it's all spread out. They run a lot of screens and swing passes, so we're ready for it.
Right. Hey, can you put into words what's it like to play in the Cedar Bowl when you walk on the field and it's still early, and maybe the first snap hasn't, I think maybe a quarter into it or whatever, it becomes like a regular game, but what's it like that first quarter walking on the field? What's it like to play in the Cedar Bowl?
Unbelievable feeling. Something that you definitely want to experience if you can. I remember freshman year coming out at Lebanon and just kind of walking out, and then you turn around the school and all of a sudden you just hear everyone and the lights are on. It's just like Friday Night Lights, the movie. That's what you kind of think of, and it's just an amazing feeling.
Evan, thanks so much for your time. I really appreciate it. I was going to put you on the spot a little bit and ask you for a number on the season, but I won't do that to you. But just work hard and listen to Coach, and enjoy yourself and have a good time.
Thank you.